Kaʻena Point State Park is one of the most remote areas on the island of Oahu, with scenic views and an abundance of wildlife. The area has a rich cultural history as well, with numerous heiau, shrines, and burial sites along the mountain and shoreline. It is no wonder that the people who frequent Kaʻena care so deeply for this place.
Kaʻena is a sacred area. This is one of our main resources, for feed the ohana and the kupunas, and teach the keikis the cultural practices. Before it was an area where only the local people knew. It's been exploited to the tourist industry, so now we see a lot more tourist action back here.
The park has seen increased traffic, but existing policies have not been effective in offsetting the pressures from increased use.
Kaʻena has been wild for about 50-60 years. It's going to be a while before we can bring it back under control. It's actually going to be an exercise of attrition as we move the irresponsible people out, put rules, put policies in place to allow for responsible access.
A major point of contention has been whether fishermen and cultural practitioners would be allowed continued vehicular access. In recent years, this group has felt their voices were not being heard in the process of developing new policies for Kaʻena. Director Aila has personally taken on this issue.
In order to deal with that, what you have to do is you have to gain trust. Cooperating with them to designate sites, but laying the groundwork that our goal here is to protect as much of this area as possible. We've identified the minimum amount of roads or cutouts that are needed for the access from the guys who are regularly here. Everybody buys in and everybody now has responsibility for the decision.
He's trying to reach out to the community, like many of the fishermen in the fishing clubs had said that this is the first time that DLNR has actually walked with the fishermen through Kaʻena Point. I hope what he has shown to us is actually going to be applied.
Director Aila understands the hard work ahead.
No dreams of immediate success. It's a commitment to work as long as it takes to do what everybody needs to do to protect this place.
A final meeting is scheduled for November 2nd at Camp Erdman. This will be the last opportunity for public input on which roads stay open and which will be closed. For OEV TV, this is Keone Lee. Aloha.